How you doing, everyone? My name is Lucas Russell, and today I'm going to do an informational speech about home air systems, or home air conditioning systems, more specifically, I guess. Inside of a house, there exists an A coil, which is an evaporator, and on the outside, there's a compressor and condenser, which my little drawing here kind of shows what goes on. The liquid form of Freon will go into the house through the A coil, where heat will be pulled out of the inside air and boil the Freon, or evaporate it, hence evaporator, and then turn it into a gas, where it would go back outside to the compressor, and then through the condenser, turn it back into a liquid, and so on. The Freon exists as a liquid below 1 degree Fahrenheit and as a gas above 1 degree Fahrenheit. Because of this, it allows the heat that goes through the A coil to actually boil the fluid, which pulls heat out of the air, the inside the house, just like water boiling on a stove. The water pulls heat out of that burner instead of the heat being given to the water. Does anyone have any questions about that?
So you said that the compressor that turns the Freon as a gas into a liquid, or that was?
No, not exactly. The compressor is what actually forces the fluid, gas or liquid, through the system itself. The condenser is what turns it into a gas, or to a liquid, sorry.
And so which one was the condenser?
The condenser exists here.
Okay, so with the compressor?
Correct. The fluid will go through the compressor first and then through the condenser. And you could imagine a condenser as a radiator. And the same thing for an A coil. It's very similar to a radiator, it just has a lot of surface area, so that Freon has as much of a chance to get heated up as it can with air going past it.
Okay.
Anyone else?
So inside the house, does air blow over the A coil and through air vents?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a blower motor that will actually force air through your house, and your return air is usually filtered to remove contaminants. And because of this, you get cleaner and drier air. The evaporator, if there's a lot of humidity in the inside air of the house, because that A coil is cold, because of the Freon existing below 1 degree Fahrenheit, it will actually condensate water. Much like if you look at a window unit, water is continually dripping, right? It's because water or humidity is getting pulled out of the inside air. Anything else? One thing to note is that before you put Freon in the system like this, you have to draw a vacuum, because without that vacuum, there's no room for Freon to exist in that system, and Freon can't exist as a liquid without that vacuum. It will boil at a higher pressure. It wants to boil a lot easier. Thank you, guys.